Hello guys, welcome to calculus class. And this time I will go over this packet here, calculator sessions, but not all questions requires calculator. Like I will go over some questions that do not even need like calculator here. So and then I wish I can pull up TI Inspire calculator here, but I cannot. So for that particular questions, I'm not sure if I should make separate video or just tell you what to do. But here, let's see what is. First one, you don't need a calculator, okay? So this one, this is the first derivative graph. And question is asking from negative, on which one f is increasing. What I mean increasing is, let's say you have a general graph like something like that. Increasing means, and from where it has a positive slope. That's what it means increasing when it comes to f. And in order to increase, you should have a, from here, you should be in the positive side from here to here. Do you see these are the positive side? So it's gonna be increasing from -1 to 3. Okay, and that's the only thing from because here to here is gonna be negative. So your answer is gonna be B. Okay, so that easy. Number 2, the rate at which water leaks from the tank in gallon per hour is modeled by R. Now be careful. This one is already a rate. So this itself is already a rate. And it is differentiable function, which means you can drive it. Now, which of the following best represents R prime of rate? So do you see you derived it? Which means it's gonna, remember, first derivative means slope, which means rate. So this one is gonna be rate of rate. That's what you have to know. So normally this one is gonna be the rate of something at time 3. That's what it is. But since it is rate of rate, it's gonna be rate of rate at time t. That's what it means. So let's look at this. Amount of water in gallon that has leaked out of the tank during the first 3 hours after the leak is discovered. That's not gonna be the answer because we are looking for rate of the rate, but this one is only asking for the this is the y value, so that's not the answer. The amount of change, which is the rate, in gallon per hour in the rate, which water is leaking during the first 3 hours after the leak is discovered. Again, we are looking for rate of rate, not just rate, so that cannot be the answer. The rate at which water leaked from the tank in gallon per hour. 3 hours later, the leak is discovered. What the heck even does that even mean? So we don't even care. Rate of change of the rate. Do you see rate of water leaked from the tank in gallon per hour? 3 hours after the leak is discovered. So that's the answer. Rate of rate. It's that simple. Okay. Now let's do question number this one. This one requires a calculator. Actually, yeah, but I will show you how to do this one. So for this particular question, now this one itself is the velocity, okay? But you're looking for the particle like position here, okay? And it says x equals 1 when t is equal to 2, which means apparently x is the y value in this case, so it's gonna be 2, 1, okay? And you're looking for the t to the 4. So if you want to find position, you got to do antiderivative of what? From what? 2 to 4 vt. So when you actually do this one, that will give you, do you remember from the free response question, like multiple choice question of the above? This one is going to be same thing as v, not vt. Position, so I'm going to put x of t from 4 to 2, which is going to be x of 4 minus x of 2. Again, I'm going to erase this part because that should be obvious. So I will just show you this portion here. Okay. Now, what you have to know is you got to use this portion into the you got to put this one into the calculator. So in your calculator, in the calculate, I believe menu calculus is 4, menu 4 2. and then you're going to plug in to 4 t to the third power plus 1 dt, that's what you're going to put, equals x of 4 minus x of 2, okay? So if you put this one into the calculator, you are going to get like 0.3525 blah 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 equals x of 4 minus, now here, do you see x of 2? That is given to us when t is equal to 2, x is equal to 1. So instead of this, I'm going to put 1. You're looking for position, which means y value when x is equal to 4. So you're looking for this one. So what you're going to do is just do plus 1 both sides. So you get x of 4 equals 1.352, something like that. So your answer is going to be C, like this easy. All right, so next question. So graph is shown above here. Which of the following interval of f is continuous but not differentiable? So let's do one by one. From 0 to 1, from here to here, do you see this one is like continuous? But it is all differentiable. So this one cannot be the answer. From 1 to 2, do you see this one is broken here? Yeah, you have a point here, but this is broken, which means it's not continuous. It is not differentiable at this particular point. So that cannot be the answer. 2 to 3, do you see it's continuous from 2 to 3? But do you see this sudden change, pike? This is not differentiable, which satisfies continuous but not differentiable. So that's the answer. 3 to 4, it's obvious. It's broken. It's not even continuous. It's not even differentiable. So this one cannot be the answer. So that's it. So question number 80. This one really need a calculator. I will show you what to do. So for the first derivative of the function, so it's already given to us here, defined from here, and that's gonna be the domain. Which of the following is gonna be concave up? So you know when you have a graph, that's a concave down, that's a concave up. But this one is already what's it called? First derivative. And concavity is a second derivative. So when, let's say you put this one into a graph, and let's say you have a graph like this. Concave up means positive slope. Positive slope. So you're not following this one. You're not looking for this like this concavity. You're looking for positive slope from here. That's the concavity. So when you actually have a graph like this, you're looking for this positive slope and this positive slope. And in order to do that, you gotta from here to here. So you gotta know this maximum. You gotta know this minimum. You gotta know this maximum. So you gotta find these points. And that one, maybe I will show you how to do this one in calculator. But what you can do is you just put this one into the graph. Okay. But I will come back to question number 80 in other video, I guess. Okay. So it's maybe question number 81. So here, question this, you have a rainfall, and that's a given to you. You want to know how much did the depth of the water rain increase from 0 to 3. Basically, you want to find area under the curve. So you're going to do 0 to 3, 0.5 plus t times cosine pi t to the third power over 80. Only thing that you have to do is you got to put this one into calculator, like menu for 2. But when you put this one into calculator, you're going to see error. I don't know why. Something happens. So what you can do is you are going to divide this one into 2. Okay, so do you see it has a plus? So I will just write this one like 0 to 3, 0.5 dt plus 0 to 3. Now, don't forget, it's going to t times. You got to put times. Otherwise, you're going to get error again. Pi t to the third power over 80. So what you're going to do is you are going to put this one into the calculator and get the answer. You're going to get something like 1.5 plus you are gonna put this one into the calculator and you're gonna probably get something like 3.9, and when you add them up, you're gonna get 5.4. Okay. It's almost 7 o'clock and I'm still at school making this video. I only do this one because I love you guys. I swear if you're not watching this video, that's offending me. Okay, Carol, you promised me. Okay, so I'm not sure. I mean, just let me know if you want me to show you this one into the calculator. If I have a time, I will do it. Let me circle it just in case. Yeah. So that's a conceptual question. So here, do you see the function that has this one? You don't need a calculator. 1 comma negative 2. So let's say you have a 1 comma negative 2. And the other one is going to be what? 5 comma 7. And which condition ensures that no matter, I don't know what c value is, but y value equal to 0. And do you see 0 is between negative 2 and 7? So it's going to be somewhere right here. So which one is going to, which one of this one is going to ensure this one? So that's a mean value theorem. So when you have a graph here, I don't know how graph looks like, but at certain point, y value is going to be equal to 0, which means what we are looking for is this should be continuous. That's what we are looking for. So here, from 1 to 5, antiderivative of f of area under the curve of this one exists. I mean, nobody cares about this because that does not ensure that that's going to be 0, so that's not the truth. F is increasing on interval 1 over 5. Yep, it's going to be increasing, but that does not guarantee that it's going to be 0, because what can be happening is increasing. Do you see it is increasing, but still I have a like two like unbroken like hole here. That is possible. So if you just write this one, this can be happening, so that cannot be true. F is continuous from 1 to 5. That's what we're looking for, so that's going to be the answer. F is defined for all value of x in closed interval 1. If it was actually a B test, I'm going to be like pretty kind of confused, because defined means it has a value from 1 to 5. So this, I'm not sure if yes, defined means it has an answer. I think this one can be the answer as well, in my personal opinion, but I don't know why this one, something. Yeah, because I'm stupid. But here, just letting you know, keyword is a continuous by the mean value theorem. So answer is going to be C. But in my personal opinion, this one makes sense because defined means it exists for all value of x in a closed interval. So y value exists from yeah, because like even asymptote is not gonna help. So maybe there's some loopholes that I cannot really think of right now. That's why this one does not make sense, but I don't know why. Okay, so let's do question number 83. The acceleration of the particle, so that's a double prime, y double prime, I guess, of the moving across the x-axis. I mean, it's given to us here from 0 to 8. At what value of t is particle's velocity is decreasing the most? So you're looking for velocity means like speed, right? Decreasing the most means it has the lowest point of the acceleration. That's where the particle deaccelerate the most. So here's a reason. So let's say we are talking about the speed. Where does that has the lowest? And I don't know. Let's make it simple. You're looking for the velocity, which means the antiderivative of this one that has the most decreasing part, right? You don't even have to antiderive it, because what's going to happen is you just put this one into the calculator, you graph it, then you're going to have some graph, something like that, from 0 to 8. So out of 0 to 8, like it has this one. But let's say from here, this is a 0, this is 8. The most decreasing the most rapidly means the most decreasing portion, right? Which means the lowest point. You're looking for this point. So you go to the graph, analyze, I think menu 6, and you gotta find minimum, and this one. Even though this one is lower than this point is lower than this one, we are looking from 0 to 8, so you are gonna only look for this one, okay? So that's what you need to do. Maybe when I have a time to do it in using calculator, I will come back to this one, okay? So when you actually do it, your answer is gonna be this one. Did I give you an answer for this one? Yeah, the answer is gonna be A for this one. So just in case, let me label it. Yeah, I don't think I have enough time for every single thing here. But yeah, so maybe I'll go over some questions later, okay? So that's about it for this video. I'll come back to this one. See you guys.